I'm having a great vision day today. Oh man. My voice is gonna suck. I'm in the high altitudes, so I can't breathe. But I'm feeling good, so I want to take some time and just kind of talk through how I'm feeling today. Because I can tell my vision is getting better. And I don't know, I think it'll be good to just kind of work through what that means for me right now. Because I was like just kind of looking outside, and then I looked down and I could see my tattoos again. Like that's new for me. You know? And I just keep, I guess, kind of staring at it and being like, holy crap. I have stuff in my hand. Like, you know, so today, I don't know, I had to kind of sit with it all day so that I kind of work out what it means, because effectively, especially today, I have one eye. Because this one is still struggling. But this one, I haven't worn glasses all day, and I just keep noticing things. I just keep being like, oh, cool. You know, like I'll be talking to my wife, and I'll be like, oh, I see you. You know, so it's been a mental game for me pretty much, I guess, all day. I'd like seesaw back and forth of like, crap, man. Like, I wish my right eye was doing better. And then, like, look at my left eye and be like, because right now, I am outside. Like, the sun is out. And I'm like, I'm not struggling. Like, I'm here, out in the sun's in my eye, and I'm going inside, and it's fine. Like, it's fine. I can see here. And like, just, what was it? Before the surgery, I couldn't do that. Before the surgery, what used to happen is I would come here, I would put on my sunglasses, and then I'd go outside and hope that I can, still see stuff fine. And I'd sit down, and I'd leave my sunglasses on the whole time. And even when I left my sunglasses on, I'd come back in, I'd take them off, and still would not be able to see in here or in the stairs until like 2-3 minutes later as my eyes adjusted. So that's a big lifestyle improvement for me. And it's what's like causing me to go back and forth of like, crap, my right eye, and like being like, but I got a really good left eye right now. So today's a really good vision day, and I have to kind of work through and be patient and be like, okay, this will come back. Like the right eye maybe is just taking a little longer, and I've been like trying to reach out to my doctors and make sure I can follow up and stuff like that. And I sent my doctor an email the other day, with a lot of questions. One of the questions was, hey, can I work out now? Like I haven't worked out in 3 months. I'm starting to get a little soft. And I want to do like pretty heavy workouts, like lift some heavy weights. I want to run like, about 5 kilometers on the treadmill and things like that. And I've just been careful not to do any strenuous activities. And I got the go-ahead today. So once I'm not sick anymore, I'm going to try and go to the gym. And hopefully that will put me in a better place. The other thing I wasn't sure of was, like, I got this cold, and I wasn't sure if, like, cold medicine would interfere with anything. So I had to email them and ask them. And for sure, she was like, both doctors were like, hey, it's fine, take the cold medicine. Um, and my wife had also wanted me to get on some antibiotics, but I can't do that. That will interfere with it. So, so I asked her a whole bunch of questions that were important. Because I'm still on the prednisone, I'm still on the steroids. I have to take like one pill a day until the bottle is finished. That's probably going to be another month, maybe two. Like there's a lot of pills, so I'm still going to be immunosuppressed a little bit. 20 milligrams of prednisone until it's finished. There's still a lot of pills there, so I got to think about how my life is going that way. But yeah, I was able to get an appointment with the doctor here on March 26th. So that's about 2 weeks from now. So I just have to be patient, and like I told my doctor, like my right eye is not getting worse, right? But I don't know if it's getting better. And he said, yeah, it's not, as long as it's not getting worse and it's staying stable, for how early it is in the intervention, that's good. So I'm trying to keep that faith going, and just appreciate. Like today, dude. Let me show you this. I don't know if you can see this. Like today, I saw these clouds for the first time. Right? Like did I show you properly? Like there's clouds up there. Ah, there you go. Right? Like I was looking up. I was just sitting here. I was playing guitar with with my dog and stuff, and I was just sitting here, like looking up, and I could see the clouds, and I was like, oh my god, I don't think. No, actually, no. I've not seen clouds with my naked eye since 2023. Because like I've had to wear sunglasses the whole time, so I haven't seen like that, that color blue, and like that color white until today. Like I was sitting here today, like, oh, that's new, So, man. So it's like it's a bit weird, right? Like I'm seeing all these improvements, but like my wife was telling my best friend, I'm blinder than I was when I first got the surgery. Primarily because of my right eye. So I keep being like, I'm trying to be grateful, right? I'm trying to be grateful, because like all these amazing things are happening, with my left eye, and I just can't help. My mind can't help but be like, if my right eye was here, I'd be like where I was 6-7 years ago, like I'd be outside trying to play soccer or something like that, and I can't, like I think as humans, we always want more, and I remember when my wife and I were first like attempting this, we were like, if we get just one eye, we will be happy. Right? And we were able to get two, and now one eye is not doing well. And I'm like, I'm not happy. How? Like, why? So this is an exercise for me. This is a mental exercise. Just trying to be appreciative and trying to be grateful. Because like, I am genuinely noticing improvement every day. And the only trouble I'm having is just being patient with this one, and maybe even not being, maybe even just coming to terms with, hey, maybe this will just be it, and like I can't be mad at that, right? And the other thing I'm also kind of struggling mentally with it, about it is, man, y'all remember the diary I had of like, calling myself so stupid because I had carb loaded literally the night before because I thought it was, I thought prednisone like decreases your blood sugar, so I was eating a lot of blood sugar when it's actually the opposite. And I'm wondering if the overloading of blood sugar earlier caused my right eye to do this. And, that's causing me to do a lot of like blame game for myself. I'm like, man, maybe if I was a little more diligent, I wouldn't have eaten all that pasta, and eating pasta is what made my right eye blind. I don't know. So there's a lot of that stuff happening. But I'm trying to not, dude. I'm like looking out there, and I can see my watch. Like I feel like that hadn't happened. That hasn't happened before, right? Like I don't think I had that level of, wow. I'm having a really good vision day today. So, man. Yeah, because I haven't put on my glasses all day, and like I was looking in the mirror and I could see myself. I could see my both eyes, and just things like that. Like I keep staring. I keep staring at this. Like I keep like just so. So I don't know. I've been trying to just sit and be calm and wait. And hopefully by the time I see the doctor on the 26th, things are better. Like I really hope that the fluid does go down. And if it doesn't, I have like spoken to a lot of people with RP who have fluid in the macula, and it is like, one of those things you have to manage for the rest of your life essentially. And I was thinking about it too, like one of the things that was making me sad is I really love racing. Like I really love like going on track and like actually racing cars. I got into like professional karting last year, and I really want to get back into it. And like I was able to do it pretty well until the light sensitivity hit, because the visual field is not really an issue. We all like wear helmets and stuff. But now that I have no light sensitivity really again, I'm like, I could get back. Sorry, my SD card went full. But no, I was saying the only thing that was stopping me from like from getting back on the track was the light sensitivity, and like now that's gone. Now the only thing like that's stopping me from going on track right now is my right eye. Like I would have just gone to like the go-kart track right now and like set another time, and like it feels like it kind of sucks because I think that really is a showstopper, not having an eye, because it does kind of stop the depth perception and stuff that I need when I'm racing. So I really hope I can get back to that. But one of the things I was thinking about, I was like, okay, if this is just fluid and people are used to it, you can always figure out a way, right? Maybe this will be one of those weird things that I, as a person, do, where I'm like, okay, I gotta go to the doctor and suck the fluid out so that this weekend I can go race, and then the fluid comes back or something, So I don't know. So I've been thinking about that a lot, because just the fact that I can go outside in the blinding equator sun and come back inside and not really have to do anything. I don't have the overexposure. I can see details on my hand. Like my contrast is good. I gotta be grateful for that. I really do. So I'm trying to take it one day at a time, and I'm trying to just sit and wait, get better. I'm over the jet lag. I'm still sick. That sucks. But the cold normally only lasts, 4 or 5 days. So I got 2 or 3 more days of suckitude, and hopefully I get back up to full beans and go back to the gym. And hopefully things just keep progressing, right? Like if I have more good vision days like this, cannot complain, man. I can't. I've been reading stuff without dark mode, like, right? Like, I'm getting back to, I'm gonna actually start doing all my productivity stuff, like, working and coding and stuff next week. And I feel like it'll be okay. I'm taking a class. I didn't even realize it was starting on the 20th or something. I feel like it'll be okay, right? Even if this doesn't come back, like, this is so good. Um, so so yeah, yeah. Got a lot of plans this year, and I think it'll be good. Yeah, that's my diary today. Sorry things died in the middle. Thanks for watching. Bye.